everybody, it's me. For some reason, my camera is not doing what it's supposed to. There we go. There we go. Now I can see you. Yay. Me and technological difficulties. So it's great to see you guys here. And yeah, it's been a super long couple of weeks. But here I am, and we are going to make some burgers. So I threw my hair up. Hi, Paula. And we're about to get started. So this is how I start. Handy dandy ketchup, of course. Le canister, hello. And I just put, I would say probably about a quarter cup, right? Just plain ketchup. And then I'm going to add to that, this honey is new, so I got to open it. Hi, Marco. Hello from Seattle. So this week has been conventions and meetings and a lot of good work going on. If you notice in the descriptions, of course, I always put like ways to support the channel. But on that outreach, I was trying to I finally added water, and we're going to do a big push on hydration these next couple weeks. It should be all the time. But if you get a chance and you're able to send water. And I also have a thank you because I received these lovely pink N95 masks, some paints, and I'm just like, thank you. Thank you to the person that sent the gifts. It was super appreciated and really made my day. And these are adorable, and I've already been asked where I got them. Let's see. Hello from India. Hello, Karen. We are doing burgers. And right now I'm making a sauce for them. So I've got a quarter cup of ketchup. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of honey. To this, I'm going to add some soy sauce. And I would say probably a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, this is something that I really love, and it's super yummy. They make really good sauces, and it's House of Sing, and their Szechuan spicy one. So, well, how about hello from Russia? Hi from Seattle. Okay, so on this, I just really like the flavor of that. So I'm going to just do a little under a quarter cup on that one. I'm going to take this over here and turn that on, and we're just going to wait for that to heat for a moment while I grab a spoon because, of course, my planning. So it's been very exciting. For those of you who don't know, I joined the Seattle Human Rights Commission, and so we had released and I co-authored a letter to our city council and mayor asking for real allocations of budget to end homelessness. And so that's been very exciting. Taking part, I did a panel with the lovely Suzette Shaw. I was like so honored to, be on a panel with her talking about, lived experience and, on the ground help from that perspective was super exciting. So it has been a lot, but there's good news as well. So those of you who follow my story know that I have a child that it struggles with substance abuse disorder. And I would just like to say that he is here and he is visiting and he's clean. And he's been sober for a couple weeks now. And I am so proud of this kid, like super proud of this kid. So he's going to be getting one of these burgers that we're making. Hi, Ricky Neal. So really, we're just going to heat this up. It's going to be spicy, a little tangy, absolutely delicious. pretty sauce if you want to see. Like just that nice color to it, which is grand. Okay, so we're good on that. I'm going to turn this on low and move that to here. Turn it on like real low. And then I'm going to come around here. Let's see, which onion do I want? Oh my God. A yellow onion. And a knife, because that helps too. Let's see, Lancaster, it's 2:30 here, and this cooking makes me think of that fridge investigation. Not sure what that is. Doing good, the mask. With burgers, dry onion soup is very good. It is. Mary, awesome from Texas. Thank you, guys. It's nice to see everybody on here and taking part. Thank you. Subscriber more when you show your feet. I am going to bypass that comment and just continue on with cooking. So we got our onion here. I'm just going to peel back that layer. Get all that off of there. Then what I'm going to do with the onions. Let's see. Okay. My hands are covered in onions, so I cannot moderate right now, but soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these onions in here, in this sauce here. I'm going to turn this on medium. And then what I'm trying to do is just break them apart, like into little itty bitty strips. All right. Got that going on. And we're going to let those cook a little bit. And we're going to get the rest of the stuff ready. Well, let's see. I am thinking, but we'll do that afterwards. You're about to find out. This is how my mind works. I just thought this was going to be yummy. And so I didn't really plan it through a ton. So just bear with me while I think through it. Okay, so we got that going. That's all yummy. I'm going to take out a couple hamburger buns. And I did not make buns this time. These are store-bought. I'm just going to take those. Come over here. And then we're going to butter them. We are going to butter our buns. So I am going to explain a little bit about why I am wearing orange, bright orange. And I will also be wearing orange, albeit a different pattern, on Saturday during the Women's March. But orange represents solidarity and remembrance of the children lost to residential schools. And that is something that, generations are still dealing with. And today is September 30th, and that is Remembrance Day. So wearing orange, it's a big deal. Please look up if you haven't already. Just learn about a little bit of what has happened with the indigenous populations and the long-lasting trauma that has come about, and just the dehumanization of people. It's rough. So we got that going. It's a pretty heavy subject right now for cooking burgers, but I just wanted to like say that. Let's see. Okay, got that going. Next, we got our buns toasting, which is going to be yummy. And at some point, we are going to wash some mushrooms. So I'm going to do that now. Hi, Step by Step. Thank you, Ricky Neal. And the mask, you can stop now. I'm not showing my feet. Like I am cooking right now. That's no. Okay, so we got some mushrooms too. Oh yeah. All right, that sauce is now good and thick with those onions. Super yummy. Let's check on our buns. They're not quite toasted yet. Turn that up just a little bit. Now I'm just going to quick cut up our mushrooms. But all in all, this week went really good. Happy with the outcome of the work that was done. Very frustrated on the fact that I haven't been feeling the greatest myself, but pulling through. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put these in here. I've already got the burner off. It's just really still hot. So all it's going to do really is just kind of soften those up. Let me address some comments. Oh, new subscriber. Hello. Step by step. Let's see. Mrs. Deep Chill. Hello. Squinty Cub 6. Hi. To the mask stop. Yes, exactly. Lancaster. Do I cook often? Yes, I do. When I cooking is for me like really healing, but also the way I live my life is also tells a lot about the state of my mind, right? So like the past week or two, I've been cooking very easy, simple things because, you know, it's very hard to, and even then I will keep like cereal on hand for when it just gets to the point where I can't function like that. So I'm back in it and enjoying it. And today I thought would be a really wonderful day to say hello. Talk to you guys for a bit and do some cooking. So let's check on our buns. Ooh, they're getting there. They'll be yummy and toasty here in no time. Okay, so now what I am going to do is I'm going to take this. This is ground beef. And I believe, yep, 93 lean. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to separate this into 4. I'm just going to kind of loose patties, almost like balls here. Rinse my hands. Now I am going to add this seasoning. It's called Tony's, and I do prefer Slap Your Mama a little better, but it's all right. It's yummy. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Glad you had a decent week. It was a decent week. It was really, really busy and a lot of things. And it was on some levels really tough, but made it through. And like I said, a lot of great work was done. And that makes me super, super happy. Try cutting easy to cut stuff by holding the tip of the knife on the board and just lifting. I agree. And I will try that. I will be honest though, my knives are super dull. Like super dull. But yes, I will definitely take that into account. I think you are absolutely right. That one girl, hello. Meat, of course, but mushrooms would do. Mushrooms are yummy. And actually, I am trying to cut down on meat consumption, but today just definitely feels like a burger day. So, hamburger, my favorite. Slippery. Okay. What is Slap Ya Mama? It's a seasoning. It is a Cajun seasoning. And I know the name is so funny, but it is yummy. It is super yummy. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is between Tony's and that, but I do prefer it. I think it may be even like salt content. Okay. I moved things around on myself so that things are kind of out of their way and ended up tricking myself there. I forgot things were there. So we got nice and toasty buns, so that will be wonderful. And we got a hot pan. So we're just going to take these on, drop them. Okay, got the burgers going. Smells lovely. Let's see. What's I do with it? I know I had it. We'll just use this. Let's see. And this is just a real mild cheddar. I usually prefer myself. I prefer sharp cheddar. I do have some provolone, but I prefer provolone on like a heartier, like where it's not ground, like Philly cheesesteaks. I put provolone on those, and that's super yummy. I'm trying. Let's see. I'm going out to buy burgers. She made me hungry. They should be pretty delicious. I'm super excited about them. And even though it's not homemade, I do have some deviled egg potato salad in the fridge that I think will go absolutely amazing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, almost forgot. I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to put it right on top there. And I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit. Sit on top before I flip them. I have not flipped them yet. Let's see. That's a good method for smashing burgers. I use it to smash plantains. That's a good idea too. I don't eat plantains very often. Probably because sometimes I think it's easy to get stuck in a rut. And so there's a lot of things that I'll have like over and over. But I've had plantains and they're absolutely delicious. And definitely that should be on my list. I have seasonings called KC Butt Spice, pigs and roasted butt. That's great. We're also, people are creative. I just had a burger. Should have waited. Yeah, I'm hoping that these will be super yummy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I got that stuff on top. Let me just bring it over. So I got that on top right there, and I'm just going to flip them over. Maybe. Oh, yeah. And I'm just going to let them cook in that sauce with those onions and those mushrooms. It's going to be delicious. How is the dog? She is doing absolutely lovely. It has been storming today, so she's not super thrilled, mainly because it started raining really hard and I made her come in from the balcony. So now she's laying at the door of the balcony, really just butthurt. So now that this is going, we got our cheese here, which I'm actually just going to throw those on there. Just get that all cheesed up. Yummy. All right, now I have a tomato. And I'm going to try not to cut myself because I know I'm not cutting it right. I'm just going to reach in and pull that core out. Yeah, my knife is way too dull for that. I really could use another knife set. Because if I go down like this, it's just not even. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it? Oh my gosh, it's working. Look at that. And I didn't even cut myself. Freaking amazing. Look at that. I'm learning something new all the time. Thank you, Canister. It's late here. Have fun. Actually, I do know how late it is, only because my oldest daughter right now is on a month-long trip in Europe. And she just got done with going to Paris, and the pictures, oh, they're phenomenal. They're absolutely beautiful. And yeah, she went to Amsterdam, Brussels, Ireland. Yeah, absolutely amazing trip. Super happy for her and super proud of her. So I've been thinking in other time zones lately. Trying to make sure I'm up and everything for when she needs. Oh, you said you're in Russia, though. Still different, way different time zone. I'm just not sure on the. Okay. So we got some tomato on the buns. I'm not going to put any other sauce than what is on it. I'm just going to kind of leave it with that. And here in just a minute, these will be yummy and done. And we're just going to kind of wait till that cheese melts. I'm going to let that happen. I'm just going to wait for it. Be patient. Love to see you live. Oh, thank you, Samuel. That one girl. I've cooked more meals since this global pandemic started than I've probably cooked meals in the first 50 years of my life. I would say actually probably before the pandemic, I cooked way more, baked way more. It's as the pandemic has gone on, I've just been, even though I work from home, I've been working so much more that it's been really hard to care for myself and my needs. So, yeah, it's to take that time and be able to cook and bake and do those things that nurture my soul in my home life is super important. So I'm glad to be back at it. And it's always nice too when like my daughter-in-law come over and she'll be like, I just, I'll throw together like a loaf of bread. And she's like, that's the point I want to get to, where I can just throw it together. And I'm like, yeah, that does feel good at a certain point. Let's see. Like you keep the tip on the same spot. I go down more like a guillotine. Okay, won't work with tomatoes. Need a roll. Okay, I am always home now. I miss not being home. I've heard that from a lot of people that are struggling during the pandemic, having to be inside a lot. And I understand that. Like, I do understand it. I think for myself, it's almost easier because there isn't the expectation that I have to be out running around and going to things that, I am a homebody at heart. I like going out in nature and hiking and things like that. But almost, if it's a large group of people, most times I'm like, that's a no, thank you. But like I said, on Saturday, we will be at the Women's March doing just that. Of course, I'm going to go with my camera so I can kind of stay out of the huge groups. Let's see. Let's see. Very easy to cut green and mushrooms that way. Okay, cool. Drink from Pine Gap. Pine Gap Joint Defense Space Research. That is very cool. You are welcome. They're just homemade burgers, but okay, guys. These are looking super yummy. So we're going to take this one and we're going to put it there. Didn't want to do that because then it flips over the cheese. No. They're slippery little guys. Okay. Those ones are doing good. I'm just going to turn the heat off on those and leave those two there off the heat, mainly so that when Teach gets back from his walk, he'll have extra burger if he would like to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the sauce and the mushrooms that haven't quite cooked down all the way and put those on top, just like that. Just like that. I got my tomato and got the bun. We're going to put that together. And put that together. And here we go. Big homemade burger. I would say, let's see, how hot is it? That is good. You guys, that is so good. That sauce, perfectly spicy. Oh my gosh. I did a good job on that. It was super yummy. Oh my. Usually I expect it all to turn out good, but that's super, super yummy. Scientists love cooking channels. Well, let me tell you, as somebody who is not a scientist, but works with some researchers and scientists, and you all are appreciated deeply. And to do the work you do and study and all of that is deeply, deeply appreciated. So sending love for that, truly. That one girl, I used to go work with my husband 4 to 6 days a week. Most of our customers are older, so less people in their homes, the better. Yep. And I know that a lot of small businesses are struggling with that. Absolutely. Mary Montero, good to see you. Good to see you. Marco, thank you. Looks great. Thank you so much. I just want to tell you guys too, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining me. I do have another meeting starting in 10 minutes. So I'm going to scarf down this delicious burger and let that sit for a minute and get to my meeting. But truly appreciate it. I love spending time with you guys, and thank you for letting me feel comfortable to just appear as I am. Because some days it's just throw the hair up and a sweatshirt. Actually, most days, I'll be honest, it's most days. Enrique, even though I've seen many of your videos, today is the first time I see you live. Around the plantains, I can give you a recipe. Tostanos rellenos. Oh, that sound. I either put the recipe in the comments, because I always read comments. And that's another thing too. I'll get comments, you guys, about like, how can we contact you? Put it in the comments. You can contact me through there. I'm really trying to use, like, I don't really personally click very much, but I always see your messages. And so if you need to get a hold of me, that is the way to do it, is in the comment section. I check them all the time. So I appreciate you guys deeply. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. I'm going to eat this delicious burger.